Success in academia begins with a mastery of certain intellectual tools, and I'm going to talk about some of them with you, inshallah ta'ala. So here's two on this slide. Number one, there's actually three of them. One is critical thinking, analytical skills. Number two is research methodologies, and increasingly today, digital literacy, which is very, very important. And the third one, which is going to come on the next slide, which is academic writing and communication. So let's think about this one here, critical thinking and analytical skills. Now, Muslims have been doing critical thinking ever since revelation. In the Qur'an itself, if you look at the verbs that Allah uses, أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ أَفَلَا تَتَدَبَّرُونَ, you find this in the language of the Qur'an, but you also find this in the examples that the Qur'an talks about. It uses Ibrahim ﷺ, for example, who's thinking critically. He's looking at observable data and he's making theological insights, right? So forth and so on. So we have to have the ability of questioning assumptions. A lot of times what we do is we just assume things. But if you do mantiq really well, you realize that we actually have to also go back and challenge assumptions, right? We have to have the ability to evaluate evidence. So as madrasa graduates or students of knowledge, when someone makes a claim or they say something, which science is that pertaining to, right? And if someone's making some sort of argument, how do you understand that argument? What kind of argument is it? And we also need to think about constructing well-reasoned arguments. So we don't get emotional. We don't start arguing like people do on these WhatsApp groups where they just, instead of dealing with the argument, they start casting aspersions upon their character. We need to have well-reasoned arguments.